Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a couple brief comments about the second blog assignment that we just finished. I enjoyed reading through all of your blog posts about the best practices for writing for the web. Also, you did a good job of choosing great topics and applying those best practices to the posts that you actually wrote for the second part. So I think everyone did a really great job with that. I tried to give as much feedback as I could on your individual posts where possible, so let me know if you have any questions about that. Um, Also, I appreciate the extent to which you've been providing thoughtful, careful posts about topics that sometimes I read about a lot, like Billy the Kid or The Long Walk, which are important and crucial episodes and figures in New Mexico history. But I really appreciate that many of you have approached those topics in unique ways that have made them in your blog posts personal, um, requiring your readers, or at least asking your readers, to put themselves in the shoes of the Navajos who were forced from their homes and who were treated with violence, and asking them to think about how that would feel. I think that you've all used some great approaches in that regard. A couple of things I wanted to comment on just briefly are a little bit about the best practices. I think I pointed you in a certain direction in terms of writing concisely because people who are browsing on the internet don't want to read a whole essay, which is generally true. I wonder, though, if there is a place for extended essays even in internet land. Um, History is a discipline that is built on writing extended essays. I think those of you that were able to write the most compelling blog posts were the ones who broke your information into paragraphs and presented it in a kind of more detailed way. And the reason I think that is because you had more time to give some context, to explain what was going on, why either the person or the event that you were writing about was significant and meaningful. So there's definitely a balance, I guess, is what I'm getting at, between wanting to be concise, wanting to make sure that people can kind of scan what you've read, but then also providing real useful and meaningful information. There's too much kind of fluff on the internet. And so maybe this is also an opportunity for us to think about ways that we could improve the kinds of information that is available, the formatting and the ways that it's presented. I still think that the use of pictures, the use of headings, scannability, that is still an important and meaningful thing to do. But again, just thinking about, where's the balance? Where is it that it's kind of too little, and where is it that we're really making a connection with readers and helping them to understand the topics that they want to learn about? Um, Also, something that I hope that you've realized as you've written these blog posts is that sometimes there's a lot of research and thought that goes into just a couple of sentences. So when you are writing your posts, at least this has been my experience, I spent I spent quite a bit of time researching, finding information, and then I would write, just 2 or 3 sentences based on maybe a half hour or more of reading and looking at different sources. And so concise writing is something that, to be done very well and effectively, um, also takes a lot of time and can also pack in a lot of meaningful and relevant information. So those were just some of the things that occurred to me as I was reading through your work. Again, great job. And please let me know, as always, if you have any questions.